Hey y'all, my name is Lindsay and this is my sewing vlog. This on Stitches. Do you ever go through the clearance bin of craft stores when you maybe shouldn't and end up finding something for $1, $2, $3 and you grab it because it is perfect for something you weren't actually planning but was in the back of your head? Yeah, that was me the week after Christmas, so it's been at least a month, but I've been sitting on this bow. It was $7.99 and by the time I found it, it was maybe $2.50, and all I could think of was Kiki's delivery service. I've watched that movie far too many times, so I had to grab these. If I would have seen them at the $7, it's very likely I would have grabbed them as well. So with this bow in mind, I went through my patterns and I tried to find something. I know a lot of people are doing Ghiblicore things and they are combining Ghiblicore and history bounding and they're kind of meshing it together, and it is amazing. Amazing. Like, let's just mix all of my favorite things together. Other than PDF patterns, I don't have a lot of historical patterns just lying around. So I went through my stash and I've been sitting on this B6556 for a while now. And I always buy these when they're on sale for $1.99 with nothing in mind, just in case I get, I don't know, an idea like this. I find a bow and, you know, who doesn't want to make a 1950s Kiki's delivery service dress? I am here for it. So I ran to the store and I got this fabric. I posted about it on Instagram asking, you know, which pattern should I use, because I had a few ideas of directions to take it, but I'm not committed to any of them. And most people voted for this one, by the way, so if you're watching this and you voted for it, you win. You influenced me. I'm very easily influenced like that. If you've never seen Kiki's delivery service, here's what she looks like. It is basically a plain dark blue, dark purple dress. Look at that. I can't see past my curtains apparently. Off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and do a mock-up of at least the bodice portion of it, because I have a feeling I'll have to do a small bust adjustment, but that's not gonna be a big deal. But I'd rather do that off camera, and then we'll get started on this. Alright, so this is my mock-up, and I removed the dart down here. I left this bust dart, and I took out 2 inches out of the bust, and I left everything else the same. I removed the darts out of the back as well, but we'll see when I'm constructing it whether I want to put that back in there or not. Alright, so we have the pattern all cut out, and the first step that it wants you to do is stitch all the darts, and then it wants you to baste down the seam lines and attach the interfacing. So I have attached the bodice at the shoulder seams and the lining at the shoulder seams, and then I am going to put those together and I'm going to stitch around the neckline, around the armholes, but not all the way closed. The lining and the bodice are now attached, and the next step that I'm going to do, and the last thing I'm going to do tonight since I have to work tomorrow, is to attach the sides. And then after that, I'll start working on the skirt. Moving on to the skirt pieces, I am going to go ahead and serge up the sides just so I have a nice clean finish. I don't have to worry about them fraying in the wash. First, you stitch up the back of the skirt up to the point where the zipper goes in, when I left that open. Then I'll stitch up the sides and stitch the pockets together. This pattern does call for pleats. I just went ahead and gathered where I felt was appropriate on the skirt. I just finished hemming the dress, but I still felt like it needed a little something more, so I used my Cricut and I printed this cute little Gigi, and I'm gonna go ahead and iron that onto my skirt. You can't really see it because I did it in black on navy, but that's just a little touch for myself, really. This dress actually turned out really sweet for a Kiki's delivery service. Casual
cosplay, if you will. Even though I didn't follow the pattern directions as loyally as I could have, this dress really was super easy to put together, and I think if you wanted to sew this up in a day, it would not be very difficult to do. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving